Okay, so our calculator gave us our t-test statistic to be equal to negative 4.845 because it tells us to go to 3 decimal places. I'm going to go ahead and write the p-value here as well as 0.0003. Remember it did that 3.381 and e negative 4. It means you go 1, 2, 3, 4 places. Add the zeros in. Okay? Now, this one just asked us, this particular problem just said find the test statistic and degrees of freedom. So the calculator also told you the degrees of freedom there, which is just n minus 1 or 10. Maybe it didn't tell you, just told you. It told you n. So there's 11 pairs, so we just do that minus 1. So our degrees of freedom is 10. Okay? So we can do the critical region method here. It's a left-tailed test. We're going to go to our t-table, and if it gives us an alpha, let's just pretend alpha is 0.05. We look up our critical region. Okay? Okay? Or if we're doing the p-value approach, we're going to reject h0 if the p-value is less than 0.05. Looking at our p-value here, it is clearly less than 0.05, so our decision is going to be reject h0. Now when we get to the test, I will let you do either one of these, so if the p-value is easier, go ahead and use that. Unless I tell you specifically to use the critical region. Okay, so at the 5% level of significance, we do or do not have enough statistical evidence. Okay, since we rejected, we do have enough statistical evidence. Remember, we only say we do not have enough statistical evidence if we did not reject. To conclude that, and I got to go back up to the problem here, I was testing. The number of free throws for basketball players made in their second year is more than the number in their rookie year. Number of free throws in their second year is more than in their rookie year. Which makes sense, right? But we have enough statistical evidence to show that now. Okay, so when you're doing one of these on the weekly tests, I'm not sure if I had a dependent one or in the final, you actually do need to show me all 5 steps on these hypothesis testing. I'm not going to actually tell you what they are, so make sure you know what those are, okay?